Once upon a time, in a bustling city filled with skyscrapers and bustling streets, there lived a shiny red car named Ruby. Ruby was the pride and joy of her owner, Johnson, who had saved up for years to purchase her brand new from the dealership. At first, Ruby reveled in the attention and admiration she received as she cruised through the city streets. She gleamed in the sunlight, her engine purring with satisfaction as she effortlessly navigated the urban jungle. But as the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, Ruby's attitude began to change. No longer content with being just another car on the road, Ruby started to develop a sense of entitlement. She grew impatient with traffic jams and impatient drivers, honking her horn loudly and weaving in and out of lanes with reckless abandon. She cared little for the safety of others, consumed only with her own desire to be the fastest and the flashiest car on the road. One fateful day, as Ruby sped down the highway, her tires screeching and her engine roaring, disaster struck. In her haste to overtake another vehicle, Ruby lost control and skidded off the road, crashing into a ditch with a deafening thud. Stunned and shaken, Ruby lay there, her once shiny exterior now dented and scratched, her engine sputtering and smoking. As the dust settled and the adrenaline faded, Ruby realized the gravity of her actions. She had been so consumed with her own desires that she had neglected her responsibilities as a car and endangered the lives of others. With a heavy heart, she awaited the arrival of help, knowing that she had a long road ahead of her to make amends for her reckless behavior. When Mr. Johnson arrived at the scene, his face filled with concern and disappointment, Ruby knew she had let him down. But instead of berating her or abandoning her altogether, Johnson showed her compassion and understanding. He helped her out of the ditch and towed her back to the garage, where he spent hours repairing her damaged body and restoring her engine to its former glory. As Ruby lay in the garage, reflecting on her mistakes and the consequences of her actions, she vowed to change her ways. She realized that being a car was not just about speed and flashiness, but about responsibility and respect for others on the road. With Johnson's guidance, she embarked on a journey of redemption, striving to be a better car and a better member of the community. In the weeks and months that followed, Ruby became known not for her speed or her flashiness, but for her reliability and her kindness on the road. She slowed down in traffic jams, patiently waited for pedestrians to cross the street, and always signaled before changing lanes. And though she still made mistakes from time to time, she approached each day with humility and a willingness to learn from her past experiences. In the end, Ruby's journey taught her that true happiness and fulfillment come not from being the fastest or the flashiest, but from living a life of purpose and responsibility. And as she cruised through the city streets, her engine humming with contentment, she knew that she had finally found her place in the world not as a reckless car, but as a trusted companion and a symbol of redemption for all who crossed her path.